Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Genshin Impact A Space and Time for You, version 5.7 special program. My heart is pounding because I thought I was gonna be late since I was streaming on YouTube on Sunday, and my Friday stream starts on Twitch, and Hanku wasn't here to do my technical stuff, so I'm lucky that I was able to do the switch pretty quickly. It's 38 seconds before the stream starts. So we have on the cover here Dainsleif, I forgot how to say his name, the MC, and then the sister. Sadly, I'll try and say this fast. This week I really realized I made the biggest mistake starting with the girl MC as my main character, because with Tanya's VA, I just feel like she would have been perfect in that role, not the main sibling, the other sibling. Ugh. So I'm regretting playing it the way that I did, but it's fine. Let's see how things get started. A sleep pod? Dragon Ball Z? What? Trunks is what? Okay, but let's be honest, that girl could be the girl version of future Trunks. I think her name is Skirk? Is it her? Wow. See, on Chaz has sorted everything. She's basically girl Trunks. Ah, it's Skirk! Coming from the future to help us. Or the past, I'm not sure. Wow. Hoshiboshi, she said it. She said Hoshiboshi. Sorry, that's such a Star thing for me. I think I'm pretty much almost done with the trial interlude. He's Hydra? See, this voice works specifically for this role. Ah, there's too much to watch and to read at the same time. The real universe? Replay. 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 I just heard a sleeping pod. You know, like the Saiyajin have, but then my brain made a time machine and I was like, Trunks. Anyway, that's my daily Dragon Ball Z reference. But for real, I'm surprised that I could remember Skirk's name. She is beautiful. I don't know if she has any connection to Honkai, the first one, Honkai Impact. Cause I started with Genshin and then I went and did Starrel and now Zenless, but the one before that, I don't know if anyone here actually plays it. Because I feel like, who's here? Booty, Mike, Espada.
Hello, travelers. Welcome
me.
to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next
A lot of
installment
Skirk.
the Twins quest in this version. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression,
foul.
didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a
Definitely.
few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
Right.
I want to know about
Something
this
about
real
remains
universe
of
she was
the
talking about.
Descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what
It makes you
any
think
of it
like
means,
the,
though.
the original timeline.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all
Before
we
she
know
went
about
back
her
to
past
change
is that she
things
trained
and make
under
sure
the
that Goku got the
foul
medicine. Wait.
Certology.
Sorry,
So,
what?
Certology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsleif revealed that Certology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power.
5
Imagine training under
sinners.
someone like that. A walk in the park, let me tell you.
Wow.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and
Those
indifferent Skirk seems to be.
shoes, socks.
Seriously though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right?
Oh,
But I mean, you know,
yeah.
the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please.
Wow.
I am dying to learn more
That
about her
design is
past.
so
Okay, then
pretty.
be sure to check out
She
her
kind
sword
of gives
quest
me-
with the Traveler and Skirk's paths.
What's that
across-
girl
Once again, travelers will
with
have
the cat
chance
ears?
to uncover new clues about her past and the
But
world
her
of
hair
Tibet
is
as a
cat
whole,
ears.
So don't miss out.
Ka-ching. She kind of gives me
So
ka-ching energy.
Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal
very
location.
weird.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh.
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but
Look
here
at
she
those
actually looks
shoes. They're like
emotional.
galaxies.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know.
Doji
It
says she
does.
gives me
As for why she
Jinglu
chooses
vibes.
to play it alone in a place like this, well,
Jinglu.
that's something travelers can uncover for themselves.
From
What
where?
I can reveal is,
Who's
after
Jinglu?
encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares.
She's giving me-
and it seems like Skirk is the only one.
Ka-ching
who can help.
and the
Which
Paimon
means
love child
the only way to
vibes.
resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Yeah, from
Okay,
Starl, but
Slay,
only
so
because
we're
of the
teaming up with
instrument or
Skirk,
what?
huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but like, am I the only
Oh,
one who's actually
Jingaloo.
intimidated?
Oh, I don't have her.
Intimidated by
And I honestly
Skirk.
don't know how she fits into
She's
the story
only a
still
mysterious
today.
Swordmaster with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone cold exterior. Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, you know, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
But why exactly? How exactly? And is child gonna be there?
I'll only demonstrate this once.
really, really nice design. Ooh. She definitely, her power even feels out of this world. Like it's not from Genshin itself. It's from. She's gonna be broken, isn't she?
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the Abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead.
Wow, Serpent Subtlety, so this is gonna go insane.
A certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state,
Yeah,
signaled
I love that.
by her change in outfit, which
Yeah,
is very
I love
cute,
that.
might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah.
She feels
So
like
it's kinda
you
like
have to
the
have
more
this
she
character to
fights,
be able
the
to keep
stronger
up.
she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental
I can use her with
skill is
Kokomi.
another option.
I'm
When
not
there
gonna
are
get
void
her.
rifts on the
I have
field,
20
holding
wishes
her
saved
elemental
up.
skill will allow
20.
Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once
Hi,
she has enough
Cherry.
energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia
I also
had a
have
great
20
teacher.
wishes.
Oh, he sure
With 45
did.
petty, but I'm on 50
And I
50.
love
Hi,
the look of her
Sotos.
camouflaged abyssal powers.
Oh, her
Right.
Japanese
Special
VA
effects
is
are
Noto
incredible,
Mamiko.
Right?
I have
and
to
when she
look that
enters her
up.
special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out
What do you
damage
think
with
of her
cryo
design?
infused attacks,
Sotos,
and
she
heighten the
uses
damage by
serpent
absorbing
energy
void
or
rifts with her special
something.
elemental burst. Or
Serpent.
after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
No, there's one.
Hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a
Ayaka,
Hydro character, right? Sounds like
Kokomi,
he'd be a good fit for Skirk.
Skirk.
I think you're onto something.
And then I don't know
here.
whoever else.
We got to know him
That's
a bit
my
during
one
the
combo.
Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen though is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know what they said, but they said something serpent energy. So I thought you might find that interesting. So I've played most of the interlude.
This should be fun.
I finished the fight.
Thus saith the Animal Archon.
I really like his voice in Japanese. He doesn't sound very young. Which is befitting for his position, I feel. But he does look
Dahlia is a Hydro sword user and support
mischievous.
character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal
is
attacks
he 4-star?
or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of venison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them to dish out damage even faster.
Nice.
So
I like
he can
that.
help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed. Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location.
Oh,
His
nice.
summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it,
It
Sacramental
launches them.
Shower will propel them high into the
That's
air,
helpful.
allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in
It reminds
combat,
me of
even though he
Albedo's,
seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
like that. You know that flower thing Albedo summons?
He has his little
And if you stand on it, it goes up. I was trying to fight with him in the event. I don't have him, so it was very like
But at
chaotic.
the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first
They've
and
got a lot of
foremost, he's
very
Venti's friend,
similar
right?
energy.
Even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely
Right?
does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting. don't you think? It's one
Yamamoto
of my favorite
Kazutomi.
things about him.
Ooh.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let
Cherry, have
travelers
you
know
done the
when they can add them
interlude?
to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7, we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia
Honestly,
will
I've been
also
wanting to
enjoy
get
a drop rate
Shinkaku
boost
for
on the
like
first
ever.
hours. Plus, the new 5-star sword,
Wow.
Azure Light, will be featured on the
Wow,
weapon
the name is
banner.
Azure Light. I love
And
that.
in the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire!
So you were
Alright,
telling me I
back
don't
to
have a
the
lot of
event
time to
wishes.
say.
Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still
The
sense
end
each
of a
other's
journey
presence.
is also its beginning.
Yes, I feel like the
Time is
tension
meaningless.
palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Yeah, I remember that.
Although we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then.
Although I
Sorry,
wouldn't
they
have said
did
there was
tell us that the little
tension. It
fate has
felt
been
it felt
completed.
so.
Of course, we still don't know.
Maybe
how
I don't
powerful
remember it so
is,
well. But I felt
or
it
what's
was
needed to
more
activate it.
Well, call me
Sweet.
crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out
Sad.
soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can.
Time
get
is
some
meaningless.
answers.
Space is meaningless.
And I know
What does
one
it
thing travelers will
mean?
encounter in Natlan. A young woman.
in the
dressed
context of the
peculiar
story, what is it?
clothing, Hiding
Is
out in
everything
a
happening
cave.
at the same time, all at
It's
once,
not just her
everywhere, all
clothing that's
together?
special, though.
What's that
Look
movie
at her
called?
eyes. Wait, is she?
Eee, the plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup. And the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan.
I'm
are
glad
on
we're
high
not
alert.
leaving
But the
Natlan yet,
people of
honestly.
Natlan
I'm
wanna
not
war
ready to
against
leave
the
it.
Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course!
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time, because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go!
Yeah, that is exciting.
As the Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Oh, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling. But we faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt Travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals?
That's
does
what
the
I
plan
wanna know.
mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this
There's
is
been a lot more at
definitely
stake
one to look
for a
forward
long
to.
time now.
All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
It hasn't been about
I need a sec to
finding them
digest all that
since...
information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second.
I don't
redemption
know, but
code,
a long
Travelers.
time.
We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Okay, another redemption code. Your space-time. Well, Terry says I haven't done the new Archon quest yet, so of course you can't have done the interlude after that. But wouldn't this... I guess this wouldn't really spoil you on story stuff, so... I mean, being here. I do really like this art style. Not art style, this art. Like the rift, how it looks in the sky. But it just confirms my feeling that I had earlier this week and that I mentioned in the intro of this video, that I made the biggest mistake by playing with the female MC instead of the male MC. I feel like in Starrail, in Zenless, right now, I haven't noticed that it makes any kind of difference.
All
But
right,
it's
welcome
such
back,
a big
travelers. Now that we've
difference in
introduced the new
Genshin,
characters
like...
and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companions.
I don't know, honestly, if I care about the events and stuff, because I haven't been able to get to the events for the last year. Like, it's taking everything that I can just to keep up with the story of all three games. I am caught up with nothing. No, wait, let's see. Zenless came out like yesterday or something, the new story. So I'm caught up with that up until the very newest content that came out. But I'm not worried about that. I'll catch up with it. But I haven't done any of the character story quests in that. Then there's Starrail, where I'm probably like, what? Is Doji still here? I'm probably like still 6-7 hours of content left over there. And that's before the collab stuff comes out with sorry, wait, let me just get the name of the anime. Fate. So I started watching Fate and I'm done with season 1. I'm starting season 2 like in 2 weeks only, but at least I know the characters now, Archer and the I forgot her name. Wait, don't tell me. Saber. So at least I know them, and that makes me more excited for the collab. So that's where I'm at with Zenless and Starrail. I like that Starrail doesn't have any character story stuff that I feel like I'm always behind on, and I'm never gonna get to. there is still the, remember that, I think her name is Rapa, the rapper girl, the banana story, side story. I have never done that though, but that's like I'll get there. The last thing that I remember doing, wait, let me see, the last video I posted was, oh, I got to see her backstory, Castorice's backstory, so I'm around there. But with Genshin, like I said, I got sponsored. A lot of Genshin streams got sponsored, so that's why I was able to catch up, to keep up with the story easily. But yeah, in the last year, like I said, I haven't been able to build my characters. I haven't been able to do events, and it is really sad because Genshin used to be an every Sunday thing. I do the Abyss, or I do events, or so I just feel like a little bit. That's why I'm not interested enough to watch the event stuff.
Definitely.
Because I'm not gonna get to it. The problem is, I still want to see the end of the stream, because most likely there will be like an end. Usually with a big stream like this, there's like an ending, you know, with a secret ending scene or something. Kafka, Blade, and Jinglu and Silver Wolf are getting a buff. That's cool. I heard about it, but I only have, oh, Blade. I have Blade and Silver Wolf. Oh, that's nice. I never really understood Jinglu's role in the story even. So she's a very forgettable character for me, sadly. Doji says you are at the end of the 3.2. The path we are in is 3.3 next. And then 3.4 is with Finon, and the collab is in July. So I still have 2 days to catch up before July. I'm going to do a bonus stream on the 10th for Star Rail and a bonus stream on the 24th. So that's like 10 hours that I still have to catch up as much as I can. Jinglu has a character story. You see, I was just saying, I don't think that Star Rail really does the character story thing, and yet it does, and I'm behind. Is it similar to Rappa's thing? The banana. You have to see Kafka's buff. You can use my Kafka. She will delete everything faster now. Wahahaha. Yeah, you don't even need a buff because you have like 5 Kafkas and 5 of her weapons as well. I don't even know. So I guess it's nice to see the start of the live. It's nice to see that Skirk is on the way. I'm very excited for the story part.
Travelers, should be a fun one.
And that we're going to learn more about our sibling. But yeah, other than that, I'm just kind of, I think I'm kind of done. But I really want to rewatch that first part. Can you go back in a live stream and rewatch the beginning? Because I really want to see that special program beginning again. Can I go back to the beginning? Here's the live stream on
Cool
YouTube.
seeing what
I can go back. I can go back on YouTube. Yes. Because that's what I'm really interested in. That there was so much going on. I could barely keep up reading and everything. So let's see. It looks different than on. Okay, but now I'm gonna pause so that I can read. Doomsday, a fitting name indeed. They're coming, run, help. Endless pain, a terrible curse. Oh, right. And look, it's the sibling in the midst of the flames. But like, didn't we just go through a war with the Abyss versus Nata? Like this is the first time I've known them. So what is this? Why does it feel like I'm having deja vu here? Is this like a past story? Because remember they said space means nothing, time means nothing. The spaceship sleep, but Paimon says a sleep pod. The one that brought you to Teva. And look at that perspective. The brother and then Skirk. 42 of them have died. From this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. So I mean that's basically giving us the confirmation that these worlds might be connected, because some world is connected to this world and leaching nutrients from it. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can. Her. Wow, that is so story for me. Another star goes out. He feels a little bit out of place in that whole... I don't know, his introduction feels like it's coming at a weird time. But maybe, you know, it'll make more sense. When the story... So this is most likely what? Her Shisho guy that has probably been corrupted, or... But he was one of the original 5 sinners? The foul. Oh! He was... I won't let you succeed. Why not? Why? Why? I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what. 500 years in the past. We will return to the real universe one day. Man, that ending is so good. Wow, and she's got a really, really lovely design. 500, damn, she's old. Well, I think we're old. Jinglu's story is more story than Rappa is like filler. Oh, just for fun. Okay, well, that's the only thing I'm mainly interested in, and the knowing what's on the banners. So the banners include, first up we have Skirk and Shinkaku, and then second we have Mavuika and the green girl. I forget where she's from or who she is. She's perfume lady. So like I said, I have 20 wishes. I need to do better with events and stuff so that I can actually attempt some to get Skirk. I feel like she's gonna be pretty broken. But at this point, honestly, I'm more interested in the story than getting new characters because, like I said, I'm struggling to build characters anyway. But I still want to try to get them so that when I do have time to build them again, I'm taking a week off from the 12th until the 19th. So honestly, besides cleaning and Joey's birthday and Father's Day and some other things I want to do, I'm gonna try and sit down every night and level up my Genshin characters. So, cause honestly, I cannot. I need to do better. Okay, let's see where the live is at the moment.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
Yeah, I don't know
After the
whatever you can do for my
5.7
phone.
update,
I need
travelers will
help
receive
there.
A pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose
Training
from
arc
different
incoming.
resource plans.
Yes.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain
I'm
the
gonna come back
necessary
as a gamer.
resources for daily gameplay.
No more
and
anime
optimize the
reactions.
resource usage for some Archon quests,
Okay, no, I'm joking.
story quests,
I'm lying.
and
That was a
hangout
lie.
events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't
That's
enabled,
cool.
the system will download the required resources
Wow,
as needed.
very, very
That's
helpful.
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time
Wow.
might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates.
I don't
or
even
for
have it
all
on my
game
phone
resources to
anymore,
be
but
updated as normal.
I think
It
something
should
similar
also make it
happened with
easier for people
Zenless
to try out
when I
Genshin
updated it
Impact for
today.
the first time.
Yup.
They said-
For further details, be sure to check out the developers'
don't know.
discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use fragile resin to
just gonna
claim
text-
rewards from leyline blossoms
Just nice
and
latte.
common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile
Yes.
resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
Ooh.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving
Nope,
to the next
I
floor
haven't
or
done Spiral
restarting
Abyss in months. But it's good to know about other. Look, I had a playlist. Look here. Where's my Abyss playlist? I have 22 videos of me trying to do Abyss stuff. And I can't do it anymore. It's funny to see. Look, this is what I looked like when I started the Abyss around. This was when I couldn't pass floor 10. I can't pass floor 10. This is 2.5 hours of me doing fucking Abyss, guys. This game. Memories, though. But it was fun, like, trying to figure out for myself how to do my characters and eventually just breaking down and taking advice from Vert on who goes together and then never changing that team. This is a 5-hour video. Wishes, Abyss, Pain, and so much more. See, I used to do so much. No, I don't have time. But this was back when I was only playing Genshin, so I guess I shouldn't be too hard on myself. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here, and if there's any kind of like bonus, let me just watch it. Let me just finish it, right?
されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてくだ
What's
さい。
happening?
あれでした。
Why did I miss the cute?
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
What did I miss? Oh no, I missed something important.
Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our
An
announcements for this
animated
version.
thingy for Skirk and a song. I don't know.
Oh, it certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Navilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for. I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so long for these characters, and also Dane's Lip. I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that twins quest.
Lore-wise.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it
5
feels like we're really
years.
getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos, travelers, and happy adventuring!
And
Can I get
scene-
5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
I knew there was gonna be something.
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time.
What's not
In the
cry?
forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light
I feel
shines.
like-
Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the Stolen Fae still yearn for the frosts of old. While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and arduous mission. My friends, of
It's
course,
not Var-
shan't be outdone. They will no doubt
Ah!
bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
Whoa. That was a lot. Varka, I know, finally. Now that's a character. Oh, cool. I love this calendar. This is very useful. Well, yeah, that was definitely Varka. But I want to go back here and then I need to see the part with the announcement of something. Here.
あ、鈴木愛理です
With the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。 今回ゲーム「原神」の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。
She's so
とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スター・オデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もう全て英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いて、すごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
I'm glad I didn't miss that. Phew, I'm so excited. That's really, really great. And then let's just once again not the cry. I feel like the pronunciation in English, it's like shinkaku. I say it the way that Paimon says it, but then when I hear her name, I'm like, wait, what? Who? Okay, once again, sorry, I'm rewatching a lot of stuff, but it's really helpful for me because
Not cry.
so many things.
Ever-changing landscape of ruin.
So speaking here is Alice.
Marvel
I would
corroded by
presume.
time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the Snow and Fae still yearn for the frosts of old.
Who's what?
While the Fatui
Who's
look to the stars
is that?
yearn
Who?
for the frosts of
I hear that the Snowland Fae still yearn for the frost of old. I see elf.
old. While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain
To see the
to
false
seize the
firmament.
false firmament.
That's important. And who's that?
Then there are the knights, draped in the
Yeah, I
west
immediately
wind,
knew
nearing
that
the end of a
because this
long
has been
and
hinted at
arduous
for so
mission.
long,
My friends, of course,
and I immediately
shan't be
recognized
outdone.
her.
They will no doubt bring
Isn't this like
magical
our first kind of real look at her? I don't feel like we've ever seen her. Or even a silhouette of her as far as I remember. But then again, I don't remember so well, do I? They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world.
charm to this edge of the world.
Oh, it was Dottore.
And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze.
Wow.
Pour me another cup of tea, if
That's very, very, very exciting. Wow. I feel like in the future I'm probably going to have to watch on YouTube because I like the fact that I can refresh. And they actually have people speaking here. 5 years for Alice. I want to ride Dottore. Maybe they shouldn't have the text. I kid. Recost Kaching and Sucrose. Oh my gosh. Sneznaya. It's not even live. No interaction. What? Do you want the people to read your messages? But I think that would be chaos. Obviously you found the lewd message. I'm just reading what I see. Alice reveal. Replaying the live stream. I was late. Going impact. And they be saying Genshin isn't getting blissed. Starrel could never. I'm sorry, but I love both games. Starrel could. Starrel is. Okay. This one is asking, where is Columbina? She's coming, she's coming. May we all get an early Skirk. It's pretty fun to read the messages here. It's going crazy. Dottore will be my main. Isn't Dottore like the crazy alchemist? I think that was pretty a nice reminder in the interlude with Albedo's trial to remember that Because they name dropped Dottore and called him like a crazy alchemist or something. Who is Dottore Genshin? Zandik, the Doctor. He is the second of the 11 Fatui Harbingers. He first appears in the manga set sometime before the game's story. The main antagonist of the prequel manga series, showcasing a heretical and mad scientist persona. Ooh, okay, I don't know how much of this I should read. I'd rather be surprised more, but I just wanted to make sure that he is the mad scientist type for sure. Not cry could mean above the edge in Russian. Oh, thank you, thank you. What did he say about Storel? I'll fight him. Yeah, me too, honestly. But I don't need to fight anyone because Storel just speaks for itself. I just don't think that the turn-based game plays for everyone. But I really love it, so. And the story is insane and the characters are amazing. But so is Genshin. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, I really enjoyed the live stream. I really love that I could rewatch both the beginning and the end, but for now, yeah, I'm not very interested in events because I have to kind of just get back on top of everything again. But I will use my time off to make some progress everywhere that I have been slacking, and also schedule stuff out because I really need a gaming day. So even when I do catch up with Starrel, for example, eventually, I think I'm going to continue doing 2 Tuesday streams every month for a start, because otherwise there's just no way for me to stay caught up with everything. Okay, so I'll upload this to YouTube, and then let me know in the comments your first impressions of this new story, and how many wishes do you have saved up for Skirk? Bye.